Hello, brothers, sisters, boys, and girls, and my beloved Elena. And shit, I made my drink and left it out in the kitchen. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. I just did all that, and now it's like I gotta run for a second. Finally. Now let's pray to God I don't knock this one over. If you can hear me. Welcome, brothers, sisters, boys, and girls, my beloved Elena, back to this game. Today we're going to be finishing this off. So, hopefully, without further ado, let's jump our asses right back into it. Back into the fray, my friend. Back into the fray. Do you want to resume this save? Yes, I do. Hello, sweetheart, my beloved wolf goddess. Love you. Is this supposed to be a chair? Because that looks like something. Yeah, it is a chair. Because I was like, what the hell is this? It looks like a surfboard in front of a bunch of monitors. Long console, there's a screen in the middle of it. This probably is the main console. Okay. Here and I love you more. That is a green chair with another console. Hello, can this open? Yes, it can. Is there switches in here? Laugh out loud, it's 18 below. That's fun. Looks like we got 9 switches. There's a little Thunderbolt icon on here, up here. My guess is there is a bunch of power switches. They're all red. Does that mean that they're all on? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. Flip them all on, or does it have to be a certain sequence? Oh. So 9 switches, 9 monitors. Before I click on that and they starts talking about we've been observed this whole fucking time. What the fuck is this? We have red, purple, sky blue, yellow, green, and it looks like darker midnight blue. What is that over there? What is this? This is a lion. What's it got in its mouth? Some kind of button, right? It looks like you can press it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something hard on the surface. Oh, it's the sun. Remember it said something about the lion ate the sun. She thought Underbolt is Harry Potter. Thunderbolt is Harry Potter. Whose couch is that? I have no clue, sweetheart. The sun. Wait, so is this lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm going to press that button. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Oh, whoa. The light's turned off. I guess it's a light switch. If it's off though, what is... Okay, that's unique. Anything anything else? There's a red chair over here. I don't know what this is here. Should investigate that. What the hell? Whoa, it glows in the dark. Surprise, happy birthday. Hourglasses. An hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red. Something engraved on the top. Looks like a number 4. What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means this is a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for all the sand to run through it after you flip it. What is this? Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. An hourglass full of yellow sand. It has 11 carved on the top. So this is 11 seconds, maybe? The shelves are all lit up. Different shapes are different colors. Go back down here. I'm gonna look at this over here. Is this important? This is pointless. It's too dark to see. Okay. Sorry, thought we could actually see, but I guess we gotta go back over here and back to the lion's head. Repress the lion's button. Yeah, do it. Okay. And I see nothing's lit up on this side. Nothing's lit up on that side. Let's go down here again. Before I look at that screen, I want to look at this. What are these? I wonder what this is. Don't know. Looks like a machine of some kind. Machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. What's at the bottom? Yeah, okay, that's what I just said. Huh. Okay, so let's see. What we got here? Floor A is where we would do that A-B game. Floor B is where the white rooms are. I don't know if that's our room or somebody else's room. That's the room that had the golem. That room I don't know. That room I don't know. I know that one. That's the one Fi took me to has the food supply, and that's the one that had Tamarashi, or whatever the hell his name is. Togarashi? Huh. I saw a lava lamp that had a sand effect, my beloved. Really? I would like to see what that looks like. It's too decoded the Matrix. Fine, funny. These are from the security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Tomoyashi, Clover, and Ford? Can you see any of them? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or K either. Might as well have taken a good look at it, though. Damn it, nothing. Like, which color do you want to see, my beloved? Oh, anything that deals with purple or green, maybe. Or maybe like a nice red or something, I don't know. So, can I do anything with this? No. Nothing. What about these guys? There's something on the screen in the middle of it. Okay. The stairs are colored. First step, there's a red line across the edge. Second one has a... It's not magenta, it's purple. Fucking say purple. Third step is sky blue. No, sky blue. I saw a sunset mix of red and orange. Purple, that sounds nice. Anything in these books? Some binders, damn it, I can't understand a word of this. Looks like some kind of code. All of these binders are all of that shoe. What if I turn this off, this off, this off? What does that do? Maybe if I turn off the ones of rooms I've visited. Because we didn't go here, we didn't go there, and we didn't go there, and we didn't go there. We went there, we went there. And there was like 2 other ones above, so let me go back for a second. Let's see, this one, this one. So, the first 3 we've been in. I'm gonna shut off these 2 here and these 2 here. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like, it's saying like, which rooms have you been in? Just for curiosity. Because these are most of the rooms we've been in. We haven't really been in no other ones. Besides the security room we're in right now. Why the chairs different colors? Someone had a color pen. Experience? I have no clue. The chair, yes, and it's green. It's a green one at that. Okay, then we got a yellow one. Yellow chair sits before me. Then we have a red one. It's a chair. Yep, and it's red. I don't know if we have to do something with the hourglasses first, or... Actually, is there anything above us? Just checking all the, sofa. Seems pretty normal. Okay. Let's see. It's an hourglass full of yellow sand and has 11 carved on top. Set of shelves made up of hexagons and triangles. They light up when you turn off the room lights. So let's go back to turning off the lights. Nothing else seems to glow. Or is there anything? No, nothing on the ceiling. Nothing's really changing in this one. Hey Honey, Rimmer and Dan and Dave and Buster's, they have that game. What game? What game, sweetie? So those are lit up. Different shapes. Okay. Let's see. I'll go back down here. just fine. Hello? What is this? What the hell is this? There are letters on the front of the steps underneath the red line. Huh. There are letters underneath the red step. There are letters underneath the purple step. Or blue step. The only time she's popped up to say something is usually like the first red step and then now the green step. What do they mean? So she popped up when her little icon of her talking popped up during that one. During the green one. But I mean that still doesn't make no sense of why that is. Let's see, just for curiosity, make sure I have all my stuff here. Take this and this, move them to my game folder. Really don't have nothing to go on. Oh, it has those patterns and you hit them fast. Oh, okay, I understand what you're talking about. Almost like Simon. I got a Simon here, it's pretty cool. That's the whole reason why that is off. But yet, nothing else is on. Oh, wait. Okay, we got a little bit further than I thought. I was about to say, Elena, can you help me out? But never mind. I think I just stumbled across something on accident. Yeah, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on. Ew, that didn't sound right. You rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rest is going to be that easy though. Look at the screen. Huh? Looks like a login screen. I think we need to input a password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. How long does the characteristics have to be though? Is this where I input the passwords? What the hell is the password? Green share, huh? Oh, nothing. Forgot it. Forget about it. say green chair, so you're talking about green, like which would be right there. So then red chair. That's for this one as well. I can barely touch it and it turned on. Red chair. Huh. So let's see, the red is this long ass one on the fucking bottom here. I'm gonna take a picture of this to help me out. What are you talking about? I'm not cheating, you're cheating. Okay, go back to the red chair. Yes. Yeah, I know. Let me. Right, here it goes. For the red one, it's going to be Yep, complete. Did it work? Yep, I guess so. Good job. Are you being sarcastic to me again, or are you actually proud of me? Did you see the S icon? The one in the upper corner? Left corner? Yeah. I wonder what this icon means. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? Very true. Change the colors to the correct ones by selecting hexagon triangles. Remember that you can only have 4 moves to complete. What the hell? Are you supposed to make it all green, or? No. I hate scammers. It's like they don't take things seriously. What happened, sweetie? Oh, you can hit those. So what are you supposed to do? Like, are you supposed to make all these green? Actually, hold on. Damn it, I only have 1 moves. I guess whatever makes this. This figuring that was enough to get out of that. Don't know where the colors are supposed to go. Let's see. Okay, let's go over to this one for a second. Put in the password that I saw. This is a green chair. Green chair is going to be no, back. It's gonna be A, D, G, B. Okay, there's another one. Seen this before, and another icon in the corner. Seen this icon before, it's just like the one on this side, so that would mean another fucking puzzle. go look at the patterns up here. So all this is supposed to be green on, I guess, this one here. On this side, everything's supposed to be green for the, would that be considered a star, I guess? So everything's gonna be red. Okay, I think I might get the idea now. I could probably get it, I just need to take and work on it. So this one right here needs to be all red, or green diamonds. Or not green diamonds. That was only 3 moves though, like... Nope. Yeah, it's like only 3 moves it's giving you. Let's see, Elena sent me something. Let's see, control room. I don't think this is a control room though. Security room, I think that's what it's called. Let's see. To the left is a green. Okay, this is where I'm at. Okay. I'm really baffled. Tap the hexagon icon within. Computer is the same side of that wall. Tap the Okay, so it's saying this. you figured it out. Not bad. And my new reward. And my reward. Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you. You mean this new icon? Right. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up the other... Hey, look up the one over your head. Huh? I was you. Okay. Let's see if I can solve this one. So would this be the same? Just... Maybe not. Okay, how do you solve that one? This is the one with the red chair, right? Let's see. Did that one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Then that's how I guess you do it then. How do you like when Dad tells him that's so stupid? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. You got a new icon. What's going on? This is just one of the other ones. Look up. Will be... I was you. Will be me. Apparently there's one in the yellow chair as well. And the password for this one, I gotta go back to my phone. Let's see, out of this, out of that. Scroll up. Let's see, what is the yellow one? Okay, I see it. Password time, got it. I know. Let me just get in there. S G D Q, I think that is. N Y. Oh, that's creepy. Yes, it is. There's an hourglass. Good, that's all of them. Oh, well done. Would it really kill you to take that down like 10%? Yes. Look at the corner of the screen. So she was being sarcastic. Another icon. This is the hourglass. Touch it to find out. Right. Glass puzzle? Wow, that's a lot to figure out, so I'm not doing all that. Fuck that, that's a lot of math involved, so... Let's see, let's just go... 0, 4, because we got the answer right here. I'm not doing all that fucking math. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that shit. I mean, if I was playing by myself and not live streaming, it'd be good. I'd probably solve it by myself then. But there's no fucking way. Ha, got it. Not bad. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there it is. Hey, look. The screen's changed. Huh? What the heck is this? There's a different word on each one. I guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make sense. How? Well, look at the screen underneath them. It's got the same words in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use that control panel to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay, let's give it a try. I will be me. I will be everything. Okay. Oh, you have to drag it. I will be everything. No, I will be everything I will be everything she was. You knows me. Well, this is supposed to be down at the bottom because it's the end. I will be everything. But that has a period too. Damn it, hold on, no dice. Gotta get hold of yourself. I'm just counting on you. What is that supposed to mean? If I was you, will be me. I was you, will be me. Sounds like a music lyrics, my beloved. Yes, it does. Laugh out loud, you're going to be fighting the Smiths, my beloved. What do you mean fighting the Smiths? What the hell are you talking about? I was you, I'll be me, she knows everything. I want to work. Maybe you don't need some of the words. Oh, wait. Okay, it's still up there. it's saying that I need to turn off this one, and this one. I will. Okay. No good. Vi seems to think some of the words are not necessary. Oh, what the? I didn't... Huh? Oh. Okay, I thought the blacked out ones you didn't have to use. I was you. Will be me. Okay, my brain wasn't comprehending that. This is a thought. Yeah, it looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing changed though. Well, look, at least not here. Yeah. Take a look at the screen on the wall. We got sun, star, star. Good job, Sigma. I've been waiting for this. A new save code, huh? Yeah, let's get it open. Before I do that, though, I want to get the other save code, though. I want to get the other save code, though. So let's see. This one right here is everything. Yeah, I know, but I feel like there might be another answer. He knows everything, so... Okay, there we go. Because I was like, where do I put him? Oh, nice work. Look, the screen changed. It's a different password, yes. Okay, we got moon, sun, and star. You memorized it? Yeah, I got it. You have found a safe password to view it. Navigate to pass. Press the hack. Yeah, okay. Let's play Connect. Connect something, my beloved husband. It has to be a specific or a space, my beloved. Welcome to Jeopardy. Okay, so going back to here. Same safe before open it anyway. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do the blue one first. So we got a moon, sun, and star. Just scoot that up. Sun and star. Alright. That gives us another gold file. Yeah. Alright. Sun, star, star. Sun, star, star. So it did. This is the star ones that we're talking about. Well, I guess these are the two of them, actually. There are the star keys that announcer was talking about. And we got a key too. I guess we really didn't need these because that would have been a hard fucking puzzle to do. Okay, let's get going. Stop. I'm trying to move the fucking screen. I keep hitting the wrong damn button. Okay, right here. Lock for the door. It says lock. Yes, I'm going to open it. Okay, you ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right, here we go. Then 3, 2, 1. What? Who is Zero for 2,000, Alex?
Wait. I just realized something.
And that would be?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are.
Yeah.
What they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Like...
Are you following me?
I'm following. Yeah, you're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they're stored there, we might be able to see it.
I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Well, get your ass over there then. Definitely. What did we do?
Leave that to me.
Oh, really? And why is that? Were you a security person before you were kidnapped? All I hear is blah. You know how to use this
Well,
thing?
it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
That is the most stupidest metaphor you've ever said.
Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
What do we got here? Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
I'm not. I'm just giving you a compliment. Fuck's sakes. No data. Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it.
What if Zero took
This
it all?
isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By Zero?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna.
Yeah, and my money's on fucking Dio. I know it's Dio. What are you, an android in the afterlife?
Same for the old woman in the warehouse.
I'm a better computer geek than her, my beloved.
And if there was a
agree.
recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is. You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry.
Yeah.
Remember?
You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Inactive and everything here has been erased.
Looks
too.
like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a
What is
second. There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. What the fuck? I knew it. That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functional. Okay, now I'm trying to understand. Can we see his
Already
logs?
on it. Here you are.
He's a Terminator that has a bad brain. Try the one that says cash. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Oh, wow. That's when, Cade knocked us in the fucking stomach. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Cade decked us. We would be tossed into the white room on the left in a minute. Just watch. Damn, he's just dragging my ass by the fucking leg.
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is, maybe even Zero Senior is.
Nice!
Okay, looks like he doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't care, it looks like it.
Great work, Sigma.
Are you being sarcastic, or are you really actually praising me? I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
Well, somebody should have killed off Dio, though, because you really don't fucking need him. That just leaves Timarashi, Clover, and Cork. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and I shook my head. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What the fuck? Hey, are you alright? What's going on? What? Why is she talking like that? You really don't look so good. Your skin's all pale. Maybe you should sit down for a moment. She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice. all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. Come on, say something. Are you there? Your eyes look kind of blank. And why is she saying is moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is this? Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow? So it just looks like everything is speeding up. Hey Sigma, what the heck is up with you? You look there. Something of a over there. Why don't you lie down for a bit? Are you drunk? Why would I be drunk, sweetie? I don't know what he drank. I mean, he didn't drink nothing. Oh, what does Vi look like the girl you know? A figure of my beloved. Which one are you talking about? You mean Vi looks like a figure I own? Are you drinking, my beloved? No, I'm not drinking. The only thing I'm drinking is a Coke. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to saw out what was happening to me. God almighty, that looks like when you had too many beers. Nah, that looks like when somebody drugs you. Like literally drugs you. Because when you're drunk, your vision is not like that. Your vision does not look like that. Absolutely not like that, believe me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security room. I sat up slowly, rubbing tension on my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Yeah. Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe there's a lot of lost.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Ouch.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I might just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Actually, yeah, they were talking about a disease earlier, weren't they? Say what? Hello, Father, it's me, your son. I don't understand who you are or what you're talking about. Is that like from a movie or something like that? Hey, honey, remember the game you played that looks 2D or 2B? But the one with oh, 2B, the android girl you're talking about with the blindfold. Her hair's a little bit longer than hers. I don't know, maybe they modeled her after her, but like that one kind of has more of like curves to her and everything else. For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6, but I didn't want to worry if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Yeah. What are you...
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
Okay. What is that?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna.
Who? I don't know, sweetheart. Probably some random person. I have no clue. Don't know if they were making a movie reference or if they were just trying to be like, I don't know, jump in the ruin a moment, I guess. I don't know. I have no clue who that is. Really, I don't. Love you, sweetheart. Believe me, I haven't given no birth to no kids. Footage from...
I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code. I love you more, sweetheart.
Can you figure it out?
Looks like 4245675 something. It looks like 323 at the end. No, it's just a bunch of numbers that can't make heads or tails.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time...
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the prime door opens, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case,
Yes.
right?
After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There was 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is 1 minute before he saw us. That means this is right after he tried to basically help her.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I looked
angles?
around, but I couldn't find one.
Shit.
The only stuff left is shot from this position.
Damn it.
Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Who is that wearing the red robe, my beloved? That's Kay.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Don't do that. We're not making reference to the first game.
After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait, how do you know it's been in...
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Interesting. Oh, someone's coming in. Clover and Luna? Luna, is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover just going off on Luna. Luna's just standing there silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there any audio?
Want to listen to it?
Yeah. What the hell
Don't
is
know.
this?
The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Clover needs a better outfit. She needs also a fucking better brain, too. She's just like a worthless fucking character in this game. Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
Clover's
Huh?
interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing.
She throws a hissy fit and fucking runs out the door.
Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Okay. Hey, they're gone. As I watch Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she was frightened, Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom of the edge of the screen. And is there another... Oh no, you said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicked.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room? That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing.
Okay.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
I fucking knew it. Dio. He disappeared too. Down below the corner of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember
Why?
what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
That's a lie. You're saying he was lying? Yes, of course he lies. He's a fucking asshole. Clover throws a tantrum, wanting she wants. If I probably hung out with Paul Bland, security guard. Ah, funny. He wasn't in the floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew's quarters after we found
Yeah.
him.
So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
He probably either took the blade from the chest of Alice, and whatever it was, it happened during
Yeah, I
this
think
time.
so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a
Maybe he
hurry.
heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening?
Oh.
Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just
If
like
Kay
the
was
others.
telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
That's when Kay was looking at his watch, yes. So, we come full
Yeah.
circle.
We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
So we have Kay, Clover, and Dio are suspects, but what about Quark? I don't think Quark did it. What I think is my money's on fucking Dio. Or it could have been on, it could be on Clover or Dio, because Clover, I told you from the first game, when I got one of the bad endings, which you needed one of the bad endings in order to get the true ending, Clover socked the fucking hell out of me with that axe from the captain's quarters, remember? The axe that was right beside that corpse in the first game? I didn't show you that ending because I got it a long time ago, but it's when you go down the elevator with June for the first time, and she goes back up to take and get everybody or talk to everybody while you're still down there, like you don't go back up with her. But when you're down there, somehow Clover got the axe and fucking hit you in the back of the head with it. And basically game over from there. And then you have to replay through the whole thing or change your decisions to get the different endings, you know? So that's what happened. But for her to do murder, I wouldn't fucking put it past her. Because she basically one of the endings in the first one, she killed Jumpy. I definitely remember, my beloved. You think June and Luna are related, my beloved? I don't know, sweetie. I mean, she's as gentle as June is. Or Akira, however you pronounce her name. Akaya? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Once he gets there, he tells us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure.
My money's either on Dio, which I really fucking hate that scumbag, and I think he has the knife again because the knife's missing out of Alice's chest. And Clover might have killed Luna, but we don't know if Dio did it too.
This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna entered the room. Clover begins to argue questions to Luna for 9 minutes. 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. Clover leaves after the 11 minutes and 40 seconds mark. Dio comes in, enters the room, probably steals the knife out of Alice's chest. He probably kills Luna if she's still in there trying to maybe calm down from like whatever the arguing was from stupid ass Clover's bitch ass. It seems like that Dio was up to no good during this period. Then he fucking runs out of the room because the door opens and Kay comes in. And Kay's out of frame for a while because he's probably trying to help Luna. I don't think Kay is bad. Through any ending, I don't think he's bad. And we don't even know if it's a he or a she, you know? Because we can hear it talk like a man, but it could be a woman inside there, you know? We don't know. But I don't think they would kill anybody. And they could be zero, you know? I don't know. Any of us could be zero. If I could be zero, for crying out loud. After this, Kay looks at the frame of his watch, and he realizes he needs to go talk to us, so he goes and finds us. We come back, we find Luna's body dead. Or Luna dead. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... I'm gonna say it's Dio. I can't stand Dio, my beloved husband. I can't stand him either. I don't know. Could be either Clover or Dio. Clover or Dio. Clover or Dio. I don't know. I'm beginning to have backwards thoughts about Kay now. I don't know. I wanted to look it up, but I don't really want to ruin it for myself. I'd rather maybe pick one. What's on your mind, my beloved? Like I said, Clover in the first one, she killed Jumpy in that one ending, so I don't really want to put nothing past her. But that's only when she thought her brother was like really, really dead, and you got the bad ending for that, and she kills you. because she thought you were Zero. She thought Jumpy was Zero, and she killed him. Even though he wasn't Zero, we all found out the ending on that one of who Zero really was, which was June, or how you pronounce her name, Akade. I'm still having trouble trying to say her name. But Dio, I don't trust. I seriously don't trust his ignorant ass. Like, he lies. He's like basically a con man. He looks like he belongs at the fucking flea circus because he looks like a 3-ring fucking circus leader. And he lies about a lot of shit. Even though I really don't put much past Quark, because Quark's a fucking dumbass. But then you got K. We don't really know who he is, what he looks like underneath of there, so he's suspicious, but I don't know. Maybe it might not be K. I don't know if it'll be Clover or... She ran out of the room in a panic. Clover did. And we never saw Luna come back in the frame. What's happened of you pick Dio, my beloved? I don't know. Like I said, sweetie, I have never beaten this. I have never beaten this game at all. I've never beaten this game. I've never got none of the endings. Me and you, we're doing a blind playthrough right now. From, like I said, when I first played this a long time ago, I only got to the lounge room, and then I shut it off and was playing something else, I think, and forgot all about this game. So that's as far as I've gotten. Like, seriously, that is as far as I've gotten. So after that point going forward, this is all a blind playthrough. Me and you're experiencing this in real time like I am, because I don't know who it could be. Like, I have my suspicions between these two, but I don't think Clover would kill Luna. Because Clover just seems to be like a fucking bitch ass with no brain cells, not knowing what the fuck to do. Because if you remember from the first one, it's like her brother kind of told her what to do, so at least she had understanding what to do. But when she thought her brother was dead, she'd like start fucking flipping out, like screaming at the other characters and everything else. And she's doing that now. She lost Alice, which I guess was her rock to keep her from going off the fucking deep end. Which, yes, I understand she killed Jumpy in the one ending in the old one. But in this one, there's no axe around. But I don't think she would have grabbed a fucking syringe with a bottle and put the bottle in there and then inject Luna in with it. Because, I mean, I don't think Luna would have gave her any information about what was going on. I'm going to say it's Dio. Because what if K was kept watch and Dio kept cover up, or did a cover up? I'm just gonna go with Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in
And
there.
you think that something was killing Luna?
And taking the knife from Alice's chest, because remember, the knife was gone from Alice's chest. And we have footage that says where he was like, I've been on floor B the whole fucking time, so how the hell am I supposed to know? Well, we know now. You were not on floor B the whole entire time. You went looking around, and I guess if it came down to killing people so you could survive to get out of this fucking game, you were going to do it, so you stole the knife from Alice's chest. Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Who do you think
Right
did it?
now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Yeah, but I don't know. Why? Luna would have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover entered. Either of them could have killed Luna.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
And what is that other
What
thing?
Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only two of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet. So he knew we had the bracelet. Clover can't always be a suspect, which would mean he also knew she was dead, right?
Exactly.
So Clover would be the one.
If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now, why would he do that? I can think of two reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself.
See?
If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
But he didn't. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the white doors without Luna.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly.
So Clover would be the one that killed her. Well, we're back to
Clover
Clover
also
being
has
the
a
killer.
motive.
I mean, what Alice...
Yeah. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman.
But again, why would Luna kill an old lady? I mean, I don't get that. And who is the old lady? He even asked about Alice's bracelet. Remember, my beloved? Yeah, I remember. He was like, "Give me the fucking bracelet, so we can leave."
Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth.
Truth about what? Like killing the old lady? I mean, we still don't know.
She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what.
Maybe she lost her fucking brain again like she did in the first one when she lost her brother, or she thought her brother was dead. And she went completely apeshit and fucking killed Jumpy in that one bad ending.
Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We
Yeah.
don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Well, anyway, Dio needs to die, and so does Clover. I mean, come on. Two recluses, they're fucking gonna get everybody killed. Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed
No.
up anything?
Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior is like,
Still unknown.
damn. Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Or the horse's ass, I would say, because that's what Clover is. Hopefully it goes bye-bye.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah, because they even make it to the room or not? She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Alright, we're heading back out. Menswear. Daz is awesome. YouTuber Daz is awesome. Every time he said that, I always laughed. Any elevators he goes in, he's always like, menswear. It's too funny. Warehouse A. 2 hours later. Where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah.
Here.
All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator.
Okay. Is there a sequel with this game, my beloved? Yeah. It's called, what the fuck is it called? Let's see, what is it? It's called Zero Time Dilemma, which is number 3. Zero Time Dilemma.
Got it?
Got it. Yeah. Now we're splitting up, which I don't know if it's a good idea. So I'm kind of by myself. Crew quarters.
You
Oh,
search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
got it. I'd be scared to go in number 2 because I don't want to keep looking at Luna's body or Alice. I'm sorry, I would pick Luna's body up off the ground and put her on the bed. Or do something like lay them a certain way where they're not like that, you know? Like have respect for the dead, you know, lay them, you know, so like their arms are crossed across their chest or something like that. You know, be civil about it, you know? Don't leave them like they are, because I mean, it ain't like no police are gonna be coming to take and solve this murder, you know? The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not to them anymore. Just a strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Well, same. Nobody's in there except Alice and Alona. The lead ball passed again inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah. You're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heavily had to lead myself up. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I guess he's trying to say I lifted myself up off the wall and followed. The infirmary. Let me guess, the old lady's body's still in here, right? Infirmary. Is the old lady still in here? What's going on here? Elena, are you seeing this? The first thing I felt was the strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach cleaved and clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bit and nose up in my stomach, my throat. Nausea up in my throat. The lead ball turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. Hey, Honey Wolf. Did Alice have her Cleopatra hairstyle? No, it looked like she cut it down, sweetheart. The cold, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a terrifying finger around the end of the bed and a trembling hand around the end of the bed and held myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I still couldn't believe what I was seeing. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. That is what? Oh my god, what happened? Am I seeing this right? Yeah, you're seeing this right, sweetheart. I focused myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot. The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the participant was in the
Yeah.
way. There's handcuffs, too.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
And why is Clover's one finger red? So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did
Probably
this.
not.
There's a cut on Timioji's left hand. It looks like it was probably from a knife or something severe or similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. You don't see any others, at least.
Why would there be cut on his hand? What's the purpose of that?
If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal.
Excuse me.
I don't think he died from this cut.
When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles and their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected.
Clover looks like she was trying to scratch her fucking flesh off. Even though she's probably like trying to get the fucking handcuff off.
The tubacurine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. An escape room game has now turned into a Sherlock Holmes game of who killed who.
I take back what I just said.
You found
Yeah.
something? I bent down to pick up something and handed it to me. That's Quark's bracelet, right? Yeah. That's Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's
No
no...
mistake. What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No, this can't be happening. Not
Hey,
Quark.
Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
I don't give a fuck if he is dead. He's just a fucking worthless character to me.
In fact, this could be good news.
Ray of Hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it.
But then where is he?
That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
But then where is he? I mean, the bracelet came off before the doors closed.
Yeah.
Again, where is he? That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that the only way for it to come off was your heart stops or you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Then that means we're pretty much fucked in here. Because remember he said the door only opens once. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said that the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get out, he couldn't come back
Why
in.
do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
He probably is dead. He's probably in an air vent somewhere, rotting to death. I don't give a flying fuck.
You need to think positive, Sigma.
Oh, I'm thinking positive. I'm hoping he is dead. That's my positivity right there. You can take my positivity and take it. Like a big old kiss on your ass cheek. My positivity, he's dead.
Reality is what we believe it to be.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi. Quark is a sneaky little boy. Yes, he is. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't.
And I got a slap from Phi. Wow. He's like Pinocchio, that squeaky cricket.
Can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
How do you know he's innocent? He might be a manipulative little fucker just like Dio. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tara were innocent. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji were not innocent and he had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. I hope the fuck not. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first. Clues
What kind of
to who
clues?
might have killed them.
My money is on Dio.
Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killers saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
The Quark's bracelet, Clover, and Tenmyoji would have been able to get through the door. White doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent them.
Right. That's my guess, at least.
But why would the killer, if it's Dio or Kay, or who the fuck you want to think it is, why would they leave the bracelet? They could just take it since it has 9 on it, go towards the door, put it on the handpad, and be gone.
That's odd.
What?
I can't find anything. I should have found something.
Like what?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room?
Oh, and he had that spray?
He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find
Right.
it. Do you think the killer took
I
it?
don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Fi fell down. Fi kneeled down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. And after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's either 016 or it is 910. It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's blood.
It says 016.
Okay, 016. What does
Hang
that
on.
mean?
I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up.
Anyway,
like that.
these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
Unless it's not supposed to be 016, unless she was trying to write Dio, but she ended up writing a 6 instead of a D. You know? 016, huh? Maybe, but the only person who could have done it was Kay or Dio, assuming it was one of us.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Oh, the lady's still here. Why is she defending Quark? I have no fucking idea. Why would they try to do that? I have no clue. Like, what about the old lady we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB rooms made Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we didn't have a good example for why, explanation as why she would have wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too, so who killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior making Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. Fuck Quark, who cares? What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? I knew it was Zero Senior. What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries. 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 Felt like my head was about to explode. Well, with all that shit going through your mind, yeah, it's definitely gonna feel like it's gonna fucking explode. Please, Fi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint, come, we gotta know something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
Because it would show examples, or, hidden stuff, I guess, or show blood on somebody's body? Clothing. Maybe it's on Dio's body. We just gotta spray him with some of that shit if we can find it. So they could test for blood.
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they wanted to
That's
test.
it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's growing.
And that would mean?
Glowing. That would mean the recording room. Fly and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'll find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I've been looking for. It seems the Scooby-Doo gang forgot Scooby Snacks. I'm gonna spray her until she stops whimpering. I actually got a question. There was a movie of Scooby-Doo, a cartoon one, and I remember Velma turning into a werewolf, which the internet blew up after that with furry community because people were freaking the hell out over that. And what was Daphne and Freddy? And did Shaggy change? What the fuck? Elena, are you seeing this now? Someone spelled wood wrong, my beloved. They spelled it with W-C-O-U-L-K. Who? What? Spelled what wrong? What the fuck happened here? Everything in my head grinded to a halt. Even after all I've seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defense response designed to protect a brain from containing emotional bombardment? Is that what he's trying to say? That's a fucking sentence. Good lord, my mouth was tongued. My tongue was twisted, I mean. They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of, don't give me a line on that fucking word, into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. Yeah, I like the perfect emojis you're sending too. Like, I'm the same way. I'm baffled at what the fuck I'm seeing. I didn't think an axe would get through Kay's armor. Like, I thought it would protect him from the armor. How the fuck? In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say the two species of animals come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of species A will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated and only species B manage to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands or millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descendants from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution has changed my fear into whatever the fuck that word is. What the fuck? I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Fuck the little bastard. He's probably behind this shit, or he probably doesn't give a flying fuck about us. Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. Someone who had a temper that they said BTS stings and they attacked. Okay? And we're also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only person alive are you and me and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
Check Dio's body, though, because he might have that knife on him.
Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
You don't know. He might not even be human. Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I had been out of each other's sight. We've gone through the white doors, exploring the security office, solving puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. A few minutes ago in the security office when I rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The record room and the security room weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have been only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed come from? Hey, what you doing?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Never mess with a fangirls, my beloved. I will not mess with any fangirls.
Yeah, two things actually. Take a look at this.
See? It's the knife. The fucking knife.
Yeah.
There's something edged on the blade too. Is that the name of the
Dunno.
manufacturer?
It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah, it was in Alice's chest. This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard these numbers
Like,
before.
wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old lady's body, there were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
These numbers describe the size and shape of the wound,
right.
So if they match that, then that means this knife was used to kill the old lady.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have
He
it?
must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I meant is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had the knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it, wrapped in a handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. If that's what happened, why didn't he take the blade then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else. Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the
Okay.
knife and
Okay.
this.
Oh, that's the key for the back of Kay's helmet, which we never got to open his helmet. Hey, this is that
What do
key.
you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for or then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she hung on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah, so apparently that was taken off her body as well.
And
Yeah.
now Dio's got it.
Yep. Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
I know, but like, to me, you're
Get
just
over
like,
here.
a little bit too on that.
Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
We'll take his helmet off so we know who the fuck it is. She walked over to Kay's head, kneeled down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Yeah, I remember it. Oh yeah, so that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, hello. Okay, before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the socket and turned. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
really? Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
With him being dead, it's off.
But with this axe in here,
You're saying it shorted the suit out. Or
I think
something.
so.
Damn.
At any rate, the key fits perfectly.
I wonder who's behind the mask of Kay, my beloved.
I don't have
Me
any
too.
doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took
Hmm.
it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. Unless you get his ending, which I don't know if I'm going to go for his ending or not. Depends.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he
Well, I
was.
still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
What is the cable on the ground for? I mean, does anybody else see the cable that's coming off the wall there towards the floor? She only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robe.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
Interesting. That's the only one that's the one Timmy Ozu
Yeah.
had. Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
I doubt it. I think it was Dio. We don't know yet.
Kay
Why
might have
not?
taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Gotcha. Are you gonna check for the luminol
Yeah,
reaction?
if Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere and here.
That's
though.
okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on.
Gotcha.
All right, do it.
Gotcha.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is
Exactly.
glowing. But
Because
why?
there are traces of blood on it.
Okay. Oh boy, this is intense, my beloved.
We've seen
blood.
5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood
That
in
would
it?
have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Well, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Dio? To take and kill Dio. There's a descendant of species B. No, nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Wait, hold on. Back up for a second, Elena. It just said an ambidex gate has been opened. How can an ambidex gate be opened if me and Fi are the only ones with the key card, and Dio and Kay are dead, so is Clover and Tenmyoji? Me and her are standing side by side with each other. The only other person I could think of would be Quark, but we haven't seen him at all. So how can a gate open without somebody having that star card?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Going to be having chicken, my beloved. Nice. What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
Gotcha. I know I'm coming. But why would Quark still be playing the game if he doesn't have the bracelet on? What's the purpose? That makes no fucking sense. And another thing... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, we have 2 cards, don't we need 3, but we don't. Damn it, there's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open a Amberdex gate anyway? Without a star card, he would have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room.
Okay, well that kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, that is bizarre.
We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office.
Yeah, but why would he go through the whole process of doing that? His bracelet has 9 on it. He would have just took the fucking bracelet, gone to the number 9 door, and fucking left. Why on earth would he keep going unless he is Zero Senior, even though he's a fucking kid?
That means they had a star key just like we did.
That makes no sense. Don't go near the light. I'm not. But you didn't find one when you searched.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You should have written him. You should not have written him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible.
You don't know?
You're being an idiot.
No, I'm not.
It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Have you seen Ghost in a Shell? Have you seen the anime Ghost in a Shell? There could be a killer inside an actual android kid. Maybe he's an android. Maybe he has slick moves. Maybe he can kill people. Come on, think about it. Maybe he can move quick, you know? Fuck sakes. Oh, nothing. I have my bullet. No, I didn't mean you. I know you've seen Ghost in the Shell. I'm talking about her. Alright,
Any ideas where to look?
What do I know? Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Okay. You know something I don't? Apparently she does. The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Pretty much. I love you too, sweetheart. Besides, Quark might have been
Yeah.
there. Alright, let's move. Is it just me, or was that white door very shiny? Had like a glare to it.
Probably belongs to the director.
Director's room. I hope it has one of those
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that says director on the back. I always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action, or cut, or double. Oh, coffee. What a.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Or not you?
Well, there
excited?
could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm
You
gonna
don't
open
need
it.
to keep asking me if...
Director's room. 2 hours later. The fuck? What the hell? There's lettering everywhere. Huh?
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
It's biting the
A
sun.
sun?
It has a couple fields for a. It has a couple input fields for a user ID and
We
a
probably
password.
can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something
Sure.
in?
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. You can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
If I turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk, I felt compelled to stay and find myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the... Memento, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then, maybe. Memento, whatever. It's really making me want to throw up. I don't like that effect. That really makes me feel nauseous. Oh, God. Remember death. Memento something. What the fuck? Dia wasn't like that when we saw him dying. What the fuck is going on? Remember death. Memento. Okay, that's the back of, or that's the head of, good lord, that's Phi's head. Why are we seeing... Alice again, remember that. Memento, whatever. Remember the... I don't know, I gotta look up something real quick because I'm like, is this where I put in those passwords to get the different endings or what? Oh, it actually says right here. Okay. Right here it says okay, so let's see. It's going to be they didn't have these two guys from Lady and the Tramp, my beloved. I don't like the effect, my beloved. Imagine having a keyboard like that. That'd be weird. Accessed. The fuck is this? Okay, we're getting Luna's ending now. Luna's ending. Right here. Phi, come over here.
What's wrong?
I got it.
What? How did you figure out the login?
You like the crest, my beloved? If it was wolves, yes, but I don't like lions. I don't know, I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at
Sure.
this.
Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here? Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Phi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine.
That's her giving up.
You still don't make any sense, but...
Either her body's moving or the screen is still doing that wibbly wobbly thing I was looking at.
I don't think you're lying.
Damn right.
And the
I'm not.
AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of gibberish written on the screen, and I can't make heads or tails of it. This is what we're supposed to be looking at.
Looks like there's tons of stuff in here.
Where? All I'm seeing is, like, weird different letters that don't look like they spell words. I see the word canon, C-A-N-N-O-N, but then it's W-T-E-S-O-P-A-W-0 or O at. Looks like an email address or something like that, or a website to visit. I don't know what all this shit is.
Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she asked for. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Phi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these produce specifics for a golem?
Looks like it.
So, was that a golem?
Don't
IDs?
ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
Whatever.
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense.
That was my line that I just said.
Let's see here.
Oh. No. Elena. Alice is a... I mean, not Alice. Luna is a golem. Elena. Luna is a golem. Luna is a golem. So maybe she told Clover something in that security feed even though we couldn't hear it. And then Clover wrote 016 on her hip. Luna?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in
There's
this
something
file?
written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT.
It's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
So this is almost like Ghost in the Shell, right? Because ain't that what Ghost in the Shell does, sweetheart?
See, right in the middle.
And that's when he was cut off. See, right in the middle of... And that's when he tapped out.
I see. Luna was a golem.
She was a golem? But how did she die if she's a robot? How could she die? I mean, if it's a robot, they just have flesh over that metal, like he was saying, the ABT tissue. But then she was injected with a syringe thing, but how would that stop her function and her bracelet fall off? How?
And DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying this was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look.
Sweetie, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm literally blown and like... I don't know how to take this. My head hurts actually thinking about it. Like, I am... How? How is she dead, though? That's the question that gets me. She wasn't attached to anything, like that one robotic golem that had the thing in the back of his head. So why was she put into this game? And then if she was injected with that syringe thing, how did she stop functioning?
At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Really? Is she okay? Currently operational. Special mission. You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
Is she still alive, though? So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or
What if it
something?
was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
What does that mean?
It's
What?
from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually.
Well, she definitely played it to a T because I thought she was human through and through. Especially when she did the little cute thing with her hands above her head. I thought that was so adorable. I just wanted to grab her and kiss her. Like my beloved Elena. I'm still mind blown. Like, I'm trying to grasp the situation of just what the fuck just happened.
Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game.
What if everyone was golems? Oh, that's a good thing. But that's the thing, though. Everybody has blood, but Luna died a different way, though. So how will we know who else was a robot, though? But that's a good theory, my beloved. Good theory. Very good theory. Holy shit. So basically, if I could be a robot, I could be a robot. We don't know what K is because of the armor. Or unless she's a different type of prototype. And Dio, even though, well, that doesn't explain a lot, though.
All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
But still, everybody being a golem, that is a good theory. So it's kind of like the Just stop at the fucking Chinese room.
Yeah, Luna is the girl locked in the room. and the 8 of us are the people outside it.
Well, that does make sense.
Well, like I always say,
It just says possible, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
It smells like a person. Remember in Austin Powers 2, my beloved? Oh, the girl was a robot, and they knew about it? Like, the look on his face. We knew, Austin. He was like, you didn't tell me and I was having sex with a robot? When did you figure it out? That she was a girl?
right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be some sort of like...
I don't know why I said that.
That's because somebody is relaying information to us. Because I don't think they just excluded the first game and didn't bother to have ties from that game into this one. I feel like somebody is still feeding information to us, because with me putting the password in, like, I looked it up, but with him doing the flashbacks of the different things, I guess that's like the get you to go, oh, we got a password from this route, we got a password from this route, we got a password from this route, let's put it in. But I think he didn't, the guy that we're being, he doesn't just know that stuff. I think somebody's feeding that information to us. Like how in the first game they had the siblings, like it was a brother and sister. They had the brother that was either communicating the information that they were doing in the other building to the person that was really in danger, or vice versa. The sister was communicating the stuff to the brother that was in the dangerous area. You know, I feel like that is still going on. That morphic field or something like that they were saying. They were trying to tap into that, and I think there's people still tapping into that.
It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just...
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Exercising special mission. Whoa. Wait, what the hell? Luna's dead.
You think robots die?
Well, that's what's getting me. Why is she laying on the ground unless somebody shut her down after somebody injected her?
She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
So was that causing the tissue to not let her move?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please, and if no vote is
Of course, Luna's the one who opened the AB room.
That might not be the only thing she did.
What?
Look,
What do
what
you
are the
mean?
last 3 digits of her product ID?
016. Unless you have to switch it on. At least you didn't say yay baby, laugh out loud. How is the announcer talking when there's no speaker? Yeah, it is strange, ain't it? So did Luna kill Clover and Tigarashi? Because remember, Clover wrote on her thigh with the blood from Tigarashi, however you pronounce his fucking name. She wrote on her thigh 016. So Luna must have given the information to Clover in that room that she was a golem, and then Luna killed Clover and Tigarashi by chaining them with handcuffs to the sink. But then Clover took the blood to try to give us an understanding that the 016 was Luna? Like, you can't talk here through the walls. You'd be like, whoa, whoa.
And where have we seen that before?
It was on Clover's leg. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tigarashi?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
Yeah, it's the cruise quarters, of course I remember. So wait, did she kill Dio and kill... She's gone. So Luna killed Dio and K2? And she killed Clover and Tegarashi? We were right there. Wait, why? Why would Luna...
And I trust him.
Five minutes remain until...
Yes, we
Let's
know.
go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Penalized? Why did I say penalized? Penalized. Penalized. Right. Of course, we're off then. Could Clover be a golem, my beloved? I don't know, sweetheart. We haven't gotten her ending.
Invalid hair detected.
Say what?
Please retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AV room.
2 minutes remain.
Yes, I know. Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button.
Yeah,
Ready?
go ahead. Wait! Sigma!
Huh? Okay, this is a scary thing. Luna.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna
She's
here?
probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's going to take the bracelet and go into the other room?
Yeah,
How's she going to
betray.
vote? Nope.
I'm sure of it.
Nope.
Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP,
Yeah.
right?
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now. Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing
Isn't
this?
that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Hey, Fi, calm Therese.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
I am going to ally because that's what it says in her time. Or her timeline. Voting has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Hey, Sigma! Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose ally?
Wait. We can talk about that later. Right now. She's gone. Where did she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
There it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have...
Then she let the system vote ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention
to the results, yeah. Right.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
They're never showing who we look like. They're dead. Ally. Ally. 9s.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
That is a lot of skulls, man.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized. Have some more, here are some more AB rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everyone gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright. What do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What, you're kidding, right? We're not you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? You can't just run off and leave him behind.
You sure?
I can leave his ass. I don't give a flying fuck about his ass. Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right? I'm not leaving Luna behind if she's alive, even though she's a golem or a robot or whatever she is. I don't care. I still like her. I still like her. I still like her. I am not leaving her behind. I want her to come with me. I like Luna. I do. I'm not leaving her behind. I mean, she might have killed some people, but it's not going to stop me because maybe those people deserved it, like Dio and Clover. Clover definitely deserved it because she killed Jumpy in the first one when I got the bad ending, but, you know. And Timarashi, whatever the fuck his name is. Tim McGraw, whatever the fuck his name is. He said he brought Quark here because he wasn't abducted. He said he brought Quark and himself there. He got him mixed up in this game, so basically he's to blame for something. Dio's kind of self-explanatory. He's just a fucking liar and cheat. Kay, on the other hand, we have no fucking idea who he is. The old lady, we don't know who he is. Alice didn't deserve to die. Why I'm not taking you a road trip to Vegas.
The Ambidex Gates, round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open.
Yeah, we know. Fi and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflect. I was a pink or purple, just like before, but Fi had changed to red solo. It doesn't really matter though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd never have to play another AB game ever again.
Alright, Quark comes first. Let's go.
Alright, let's go find a little bastard, even though I don't fucking care about him. She sped off around and headed for the blue door. I followed on her heels. Alice, man, why? Fuck, man, that sucks. I don't give a shit about Clover. What? The old lady had a bracelet on and it's gone. Am I just imagining shit, or did she had a bracelet? But yet it was gone. Well, we looked everywhere and couldn't find the fucking kid. Where is he? Oh, yeah, that is a big lounge. The robot's still there.
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
I'm scared to even know what you're gonna ask me.
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yeah. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors.
Take a look.
All the other doors
See
are
the
open
lock?
now. Open?
Yeah.
Then who the hell opened it?
There's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna?
All right, let's head in.
Okay. What is going on? The fuck? What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
One has a blue screen. Excuse me. Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate them. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if something deep inside was a part of was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the far left, is that?
Glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Let's crack
Yeah.
it open. Let me guess, Quark, right? Yep. I still don't give a flying fuck about this kid. Yeah. Whoa. I felt my feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
This is it.
Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pods displayed had given us a little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he's been given an sedative, which had put him to sleep. I
Ready?
say leave his ass behind, or die. I don't really give a flying fuck about the kid.
What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too? Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
No, I think Dio killed Alice and the old lady.
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
Yeah, the number is 016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AV room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means any alibi she might have had for not being able to move the crane.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
I don't think she killed Alice, though. Keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay.
Well, Dio definitely deserved it. Kay, on the other hand, I don't know who the hell he is, so I really don't know his alibi.
Remember their star keys? Luna
Yep.
must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
She's too sassy, my beloved. Full of salt, yeah.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
What? A robot may not injure a human being or, though inactive, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always do?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
With a heavy lumber groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, I slipped on through it. I followed her through, cloak still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform like the kind used to move industrial crates. I turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her hands.
Huh?
Before she could react, I spun me around and ran.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Fly. It's just, there's something I have to do. Take care of
No! You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
Sounds like to me you really cared about me, even though you're being a smug, pompous asshole to me, but it sounds like deep down you really loved me. You just want to save her.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
I had no regrets. In fact, with Fly and Quark successfully escaped, I felt a proud sense of relief. One of my objectives had been advised and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. I don't know where this is, to be honest, so... Luna, I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Yeah, oh right. We haven't talked here in this one. Huh.
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
You wanted to stay in my building? Yeah, because I wanted to be with you. Don't you get it? If I had to choose between you and the world outside, I'd tell the world outside to go suck a dick. I'd stay with you forever. My beloved Elena. I love you. Yes, you are. You're my Luna. You're my Luna.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history? I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once.
What?
They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
What? Who told you that? Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and decisively, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something?
Yes. Will you marry me? Will you love me? And let me love you in return? Let me marry you? I know we can't have children. We could probably build one, but I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Why I killed them, perhaps?
I don't really give a flying fuck about that. Maybe they deserved it. Who cares? Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Alright. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start from with the old lady. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her. See? Dio killed the old lady.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood sprayed all over the elbow. Or her left arm had blood splattered all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splattered on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old lady.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
Yeah, pretty much. No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed.
What?
After his bracelet reacted to the luminol.
Alright, fine. You caught me, I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
This is from a different timeline.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that a against the rules?
I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nazis' 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Here we go! Let's say that incident P happens, and after that the timeline splits into timeline A and timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in timeline A on information I found in timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same point P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you'll end up back at incident B. Now, if I could change what happened with incident B by visiting timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'll be unfair, per se, but I'm certain I'm certain I'll be breaking some pretty big rules, like, you know, the principle of casualty. I'm sure that Dio killed the old lady. By expression, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't ordinarily intended to be part of the Nari games. Somehow he got in and took the old lady's bracelet. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just it. Yes, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it, mattering which one. It doesn't matter which one, I guess you do. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he didn't get it, or how he didn't either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A, waiting for someone to come out of one of the AV rooms. That's someone that turned out to be the old lady. Since Quark asleep in the AV room and came out of her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. I'm here for you, my beloved. I'm here for you too, sweetheart. I love you. Like, are you going to escape together, my beloved? I don't know. We're still watching the ending here. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get any blood on it. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, accidentally. He probably took the bracelet off first, then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on, then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that it'll move, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AV room that woman came out of. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save them for later. For now, let's move on to the other brothers. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't in.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure she committed suicide? Alice committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She's been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she found in the warehouse after the AB room moved and exposed it. She took it with her and then used it to stabbed herself in the crew's quarters. What the fuck? Poor Alice. Next are Clover and Dio, or Clover and Tegarashi, or the fuck guy's name is. First question is put at the handcuffs on them. Then the clue on the message Clover left was 016. If you think about it, though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have had to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it would be rather hard to do that. Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs lumbered together and the message got transported to the right thigh. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I said it. I said, are you sure she was trying to write a 6? Because that doesn't look like a 6. It looked like a D. She was trying to write Dio. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. It was Dio. Now about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. That was insane, my beloved, and I'm shocked. Here's how I imagined it. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what that was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old lady's bracelet. My guess is that he decided to preemptively action. When he found their bodies, the light was on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the lights off, and Dio took the opportunity to attack him. But Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died. So that act is for all 6 bodies, none of them are your fault. Tell me
Sigma.
what's we? What'd you tell me? You said told you, my beloved. What do you mean?
I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories. Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them.
Wow, my beloved.
You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored, like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio.
Well, let's just say this. Remind me to stay on your good side. So I don't die.
Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt.
He's still a pickfucker. He has an attitude. I would take that as much.
The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much?
Because I love you.
I'm a machine. I'm part of this place.
It doesn't matter. I love you. I'll take care of you. I'll spend time with you.
How can you trust a machine?
With this. My heart. Being honest. That's why I trust you.
What?
I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inactive, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma?
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the center server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. I really don't care. I just want to hold her. You know? Show her some loving. Doesn't matter if she's a robot, cyborg, human, a furry. I don't care. I would love her, without reason. I don't care. Well, there would be a reason why I would love her, but it would be love because she's a nice person. Eventually we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like that, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything. Tell me your secrets.
Well, first, yes, Theo did sneak into the facility.
Tell me what you love, so I can take and make you happy. Love you, my kind. Give Luna kisses. Oh, I definitely will. Oh goodness, it's definitely related to iRobot, the movie, my beloved. Oh, this game is amazing, my beloved.
He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
Really? That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily. But that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
Really? What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
I wonder why. So they brought him here.
In a way.
But
because
why?
his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What project?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
Aw. I don't mind being with you forever. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, gonna be here a long, long time. 9th door can't open. I know you could probably open it, but I wouldn't really want to leave you. So, let's just sit back, stare at the beautiful artificial sky. They could be romantic with each other. Nothing wrong with that.
Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay?
Well, how about we focus on that love? Give me those sweet, beautiful lips. I'll be kissing them.
Anyway, Theo found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he
To make sure Zero's project failed.
Why?
His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti.
But who is the old woman? That's the part I want to know. Who is the old lady?
He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms. Counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room, and the next to it would be the 5th.
Right. After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off.
Oh, my poor baby.
Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her.
Oh, my poor baby. He could probably doing the tango with the door, my beloved.
All I could do was watch while she was murdered.
Oh,
Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane.
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then who moved the old lady?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do
Because I was ordered to.
Oh. I really want to know who the old lady is, my beloved. Well, you're not allowed to look. Not allowed. Because we need to do Sigma's ending. Alice's ending, because I think you can save her from committing suicide. Because I was kind of like asking questions around online. Because I was like, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Because there was one picture I saw where everybody dies, and it's one of the bad endings where everybody dies. Like you go into a room and you just see all their bodies all over, and they're all fucking dead. Like they all just took and just committed suicide together. And I was like, is there a way to save Alice? And I found a way to save her. But I didn't know she committed suicide. I did not know she committed suicide. That really blew my brain there. What?
Luna, listen to me very carefully.
Whoa, hold on. So the old lady was a part of this game as well?
As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
Because I think if you get Sigma's ending, it might explain who she is.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must.
So what, she was the director?
An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place.
Which would be the old lady.
If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6.
The use of Radical 6? What? Honey Wolf, who do you think the old lady is? If I had to put my money on anything, I think she would be probably the first Zero from the first game. I think that's June as an older version. But the question that comes to my mind is why is she still doing the games if they got revenge on that old fucker, the guy named, what's his name? Ace, even though I don't really remember his real name from the first one. The guy that played Ace, he was the bad guy.
Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
Whoa, hold on, so we were infected with this disease?
That is none of your concern. Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But...
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say.
Wow. I don't know if that's June. June has really grown old and really gone either evil or hardcore coldness.
You are programmed. to do as I say. You know this.
Yes.
Good. Now, I have one final order.
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them.
Where?
To the room you are about to enter. The 6th AB room.
But what?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data.
Same mysterious look. Yeah. Because didn't she wear like a turtleneck sweater in the first one? June? Because I mean, I'm not saying it is June, but it feels like it could be June.
There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Excuse me.
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated. But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
You saw the old woman being...
Yes, it was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant.
She sounds like a godmother or something. Wow.
Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Nice place, gotta say. I think I understand everything you did because you've been ordered.
Yes.
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then she is Zero
No.
Senior? What? But if she gave you the orders...
She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
Then there was someone
Yes.
else? And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose, technically, my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr., too. I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why had you moved the body in the first place? Eventually we figure out that the rooms had been moved and that she was in the
Then
room.
maybe they wanted the opposite. Maybe
mean-
they wanted you to suspect me.
That doesn't make any sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife
Yes,
there.
I think so.
but how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life.
That blew my fucking mind.
Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps
I didn't know she was
didn't
gonna
want
take her own life. Like I said, I was trying to figure out if there was a way to save her because that room had like everybody fucking like dead. And I was like, I'm hoping there's a way to save her. Well, she had to say the name right, my beloved.
In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Wait, you were listening to us in the security office?
Yes, that wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching it through the security
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
See, like, Clover's like a loose fucking cannon. She deserved to die because the bitch is fucking crazy. Like I said, the first one, when she thought her brother was dead and you got the bad ending, she went fucking loco and she went and grabbed the fucking axe and impaled Jumpy through the fucking skull.
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it.
Of course she's not gonna be nice about it. She's a fucking dipshit little bitch. Wearing, like, adult clothing that's skimpy as fuck, like a whore on the street. And she thinks she's, like, all that. Where the fuck is her brother at? So he could get her, you know, slap her upside the back of the fucking head and say, put some damn clothes on and stop being a whore.
But I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders.
Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun.
Oh wow, they're actually gonna show us.
I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course, while we were fighting over it.
Clover had gone mad, yeah. Whoa, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I got that part. What I don't understand is why did it do anything to you?
You mean because I'm a golem? One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
That's why you died? To keep the farce that you were...
No, I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again.
To make it look like you collapsed.
He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident.
No, that was no accident. Clover is a fucking dipshit bitch that can't even fucking get her brain cells correctly. She's like an absolute loose cannon. She deserves to be fucking put down. Like, I would throw her ass into a fucking garbage compactor and let her get squashed. Because she's too fucking dangerous.
I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me.
You haven't seen Jumpy in that one bad ending when he got a fucking cleaver in the back of his damn skull.
She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
Bullshit. She was gonna use that. I guarantee it. She killed Jumpy in the other game when you get the bad ending.
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that?
Because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She doesn't bother to trust people. She thinks everybody's her fucking enemy. Because she's a little fucking twit.
After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
Like she's not done pissing her panties, but yet she's gonna act like a grown adult. Well, if you're gonna act like a grown adult, don't dress like a fucking whore. You mean the defibrillator?
Yes.
That uses an electrical shock to reset the heart.
Correct.
So that was why she...
Yes.
Yeah, Clover left the cabin in the quarters, yes, we know.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio.
And Dio killed her and Tigarashi, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yes. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
And he just saw her, watched her go
Yes, I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing, but he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
What was that?
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body. It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
But would not imagine it would. What did he do?
He'd gone there for two reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kate, the yellow door, the yellow pair wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door.
Yeah,
right?
but he couldn't find it.
Because we took it. Of course, Fi had already taken it.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was... gruesome.
Why did he want the knife? Was it because he used it to kill the old lady?
No, I don't think so.
Then why do it?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why would he want anyone
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
What does?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
Oh, okay. What is it? Like a club?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know. I'm afraid not.
Well, at least he's dead. Wasn't he here to try and stop whatever Zero was
Yes.
doing? And that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
He's only out for himself. You got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so baffled in what's going on. Well, basically they're kind of explaining like the ins and outs of what happened. Just don't know who Zero Senior is, though. Basically, Zero Junior, which is the rabbit, takes orders from Zero Senior and the old lady, but the old lady's dead now, so it's just Zero Senior. So don't really know if Zero Senior and the old lady were like a couple, or was it just 2 people that formed this project. Luna here was part of the project, but she couldn't do nothing more like Zero Junior. After he took the knife, Dio ripped it through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. He found the key. The one that goes to the case, the Hamlet. That's what Luna told at the time he left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began
The
to fight.
fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled out the knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up.
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
He let out a yell and leaped towards Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and leaped out of the knife. And leapt out with the knife. Togarashi caught Dio's hand with a grudge, and for a moment the two men struggled. Then, as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away, cutting the hand. Gotcha. But Dio was a much younger, stronger man, and the wounded Togarashi gave him with the knife didn't go. What? Wounded Togarashi gave him with the knife didn't do him any favors. How was that a sentence? He put him in a phone fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and Togarashi collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. How about this?
Then he socked her ass, and he chained them up. Apparently he had the handcuffs.
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you going to beat us to death or something?
No. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. Give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
I like how cinematic they made these scenes a little bit. Yeah, me too.
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
25 minutes passed and no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean by Kay?
Yes.
Right?
You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Cloverant and Miyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil. Yes,
right?
Almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
Then it got transferred, making it look like 06.
Yes. as for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol, and then he saw that Dio would attack him with the axe. He used the actual spear and killed him. And that's when we found them. Dio looks like Sabaton from Black Butler with the smile. I've never seen that cartoon or that anime, my beloved.
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
Found the spray.
Right.
So it's almost like everything comes full
That's
circle.
everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Yes. Will you marry me? Well, what do you think? Does a bear does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in there?
Tenmyoji had it.
Huh?
Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's
I told him where it was.
bracelet?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah. He sprayed us with the lumisol.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
Oh, that was the treatment
Yes.
room, right? Where Quark was sleeping.
It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief,
Yes,
right?
the display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it.
I would have killed that little fucker. He ain't important.
Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Gotcha. Why was Quark's
I
bracelet
took it off. Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil, huh? What? You mean the stuff from...
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetics waves your heart sends out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped.
Yes.
Holy shit. Yeah, that is a holy shit. It was that easy all along.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off.
What was that? I don't know. The joke he said? There's a bear shit in the woods? I don't know.
Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, why was Quark in a pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you put him
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found
Yeah.
him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
there? So you carried him to the treatment room.
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment room?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
Really? So it was Junior
That's right.
Zuna? He reacted to your body too? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? I guess it was not really him that did it. He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to him. Huh? Of course it does. Fork is sleeping like Beauty and the Shrek is waking up out of the sunshine. Ha! Ha! So are you going to
Tell you what,
Isn't it obvious? Tell me what your project is. Everything that happens here and here has something to do with it. So why were we brought
to
here?
play the nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play
That
the
was
game?
part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Why?
It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
What would have happened if Alice had committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me.
Then
I
what
wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
happened? So basically, in other words, they're kind of giving you hints as to how you can save other people.
Yes,
Well, actually, it was the whoever they killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing these bracelets because of the Lunar game. If the Lunar game was part of the project, then that's one more way to kill them.
I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
Now, what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
And Dio had not killed the old lady. What would have happened in the recording room?
Yes,
So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
so that he could pose as one of the participants
Okay, why did he do
to
that?
disrupt the project.
Gotcha. And why did she let him
The
kill
same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Can we step aside from like all the doom and gloom and kind of have like a moment of happiness that she's alive? I know she's a golem, but like she's a nice girl, even though she's a robot, but I don't care. That's not going to stop me from loving her, but can we have a nice moment like him reach out? Because he had emotions for her when he thought she was dead. Like, he didn't want her to die. He cared about her. Like, he kept bringing up about how she kept saying, I trust him, I trust him. And she was given even signs that looked like she actually had feelings, even though she's a golem robot. I believe it's almost like the same thing as a cyborg. A cyborg can have emotions as well. And I believe she was getting emotions and she was falling in love with Sigma. So, just give her a hug. Like, I would be holding her and I'd be in tears and I wouldn't really be worried about the situation that happened or the shit that transpired. I would just be happy that she's alive and well. You know, I would be wanting to figure out, is there a way I could just live on and be with her for the rest of my life? Or is there a way, like, if this body dies, can she transfer my subconscious and everything into an actual golem and make me like myself so we can be together forever, you know? Something like that. Something romantic, you know? I'm sorry, I just... Never really given a fuck about anybody that died except Alice. I didn't really want Alice to die, but I really don't give a fuck about Clover, Tamayashi, Dio. Kay is just kind of a mystery I wish I would know, but I'm going to find that out later on sometime. Just not this time. And Phi. Who is Phi? I don't know nothing about her, and I don't give a fuck about Quark. 4 of them were murdered one way or another by Dio. At first that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died. But that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderers, or I guess I should say, murderers were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? What an alligator in whatever game, my beloved. I'm loving it. Oh, you're loving it. Okay, just making sure. I thought I was boring you. Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old lady? Who is Zero?
Sigma. Would you hug me?
Oh, absolutely! I jump at the chance, no hesitation. Bring it in, baby girl. What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. I can't wait to have that with Elena. Can't wait to have that with Elena. And kisses too. My arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to regain my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Oh, Luna. Luna. Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand onto her head and began to gently stroke her hair. Huh? Oh no! No, don't tell me she's going away from me. Luna, what the hell's going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber. But after Clover gave me the tubocurarine...
Okay, I get it.
Does it scare you?
No, it doesn't. I love you.
This is what I really look like.
I don't care, I love you.
I'm a golem.
I don't care, I love you.
A machine.
No, you're not. You're beautiful. I love you.
A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
I'm not gonna stop loving you. I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time.
Yeah.
Even though I look like
I
this.
don't care what you look like. I love you. Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever.
Please do. What's stopping you?
You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
Please don't leave me. What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it. Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kei and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die.
Oh, my baby. Don't... Oh, I'm gonna
Obviously,
cry.
hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
So there's no way of saving her? What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes, very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Wait,
I
why?
watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No, you don't. Stop saying that. You deserve happiness. Come on, stay with me. No, you don't. Even if you had done something you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong.
Sigma, thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna. Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not going to let them do this. You're going to be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
Sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna.
Thank you, Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor? Oh. But when she couldn't answer, I squeezed my eyes tight and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting go, or letting any more of her slip away. But with one last quiet charm, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pull of tears over my heart. Come on, man. Fuck. Fuck, man. That is one hell of a game. That is really one hell of a game. She called us doctor. Why did she call us doctor? Like, who were we? Because when we said we said that we were at college or something like that, and we were abducted. But then, the way Fi kept talking to us, she kept calling us like old man. I'm like, why the fuck does she call us an old man? So sad, my beloved. I feel so sad. I am, sweetheart. I love you. That hit fucking hard, man. Well, let me skip this. Man, that's a lot of narrative. That's a lot of, like, designing, writing, game, like, designing the whole fucking game. Like, there's not really much puzzles involved, but, like, the storyline is so vast and big. And, like, trying to figure out, like, what endings to go down. This shit's just fucking crazy, man. So many yeah, I'm feeling so many feelings. Believe me, my beloved. I'm feeling it. Like, holy fuck. I mean, yeah, Luna's ending. I was wondering if they're gonna have something, like, towards the end. Every ending beginnings, tears in the rain. Yeah, I'm gonna save over this one. Alright. Hold on for a second, guys. Hello? Hello?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Frankie,
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Come to the back door.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Sorry to cut this short, everybody, but I'm going to have to head out right now. So everybody take it easy. Be safe out there, safe and sound. And I'll see you all in the next video, okay? This is Cam Kindred signing off. Bye-bye for now.